Okay. First is Erky Timber's love interest. Dragon-shaped jewel. Ended outside of room 21. Delivered Meepo and Calthrax to Utercell. Got key from Utercell. Left Meepo with 1 HP because Calthrax attacked him. Utercell kicked us out after returning Calthrax. Looted Tropa Room, which was number 37, where we found Calthrax and Dragon's treasure. Have not ventured into 38, 35, 36, or toward 40, 41, 36. Some sort of goblin celebration in room 40. Key received from Utercell unlocks room 6. That's what I have.
The only thing I think is like.
Well, I think he was bleeding out, and Devin sent out a spell to bring him up to 1 HP.
Yes. As they were like threatening me, and I stared him down until he started breathing again.
I'm finally prepared for game 20 minutes after I was supposed to be ready. That's okay. I'm hearing no audio. Is legit just no one talking?
No,
No one's
nobody's
talking.
talking. Jay was muted.
I was on mute.
Okay. Just double checking, so I'm like, oh no.
So that's a pretty legit accurate. Anybody else have anything else to add?
Pulling up my notes.
Let's see here. Yeah. That's my.
I have a note about harassing the goblins to keep rhythm.
I forgot about that one. Okay.
That was a good one.
Oh, that was so great. That actually was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. That came out.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
So I had grappled the freaking baby white dragon thing, brought it back. On the way, we found that there was some celebration or whatever, something going on in that room. Then all of a sudden it went quiet. Guessing they heard us. Fuck it, we'll deal with it later.
That was one of the main things I was hoping you guys would remember.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll deal with it later. Or hopefully they'll deal with each other, one of the two. Set the dragon down, it fucking straight for Meepo. Damn near killed Meepo. They told us to leave. I waited till Meepo was alive because I couldn't just fucking leave him dying like that. Yeah, just didn't sit right with me. Then yeah, we left with the key.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Oh
Is my camera working for you guys?
no.
Not yet.
I see 2 swirling squares.
Okay, so shit's borked. Okay, cool.
Pop out, pop in.
So unless you got a severe makeover, that ain't you.
Pop out of the call, pop back in. See what happens.
No, yeah.
Okay. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Keep it swirly, swirly. Hit the.
This is apparently just what we get today. Okay.
Try hitting the turn off camera, turn on camera button.
I've done that 3 times already.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, never mind then. I guess that's all we get today. Oh god, everyone's teleporting around. Okay, there we go.
Teleporting.
Alright. Oh.
Fun fact, my gunslinger can do that.
Can you resend the map to Facebook.
To Facebook.
Yeah. I don't want to minimize the screen while I'm recording.
Yeah, no worries. Let me open up some Facebook.
Some book face.
Buy some books.
Oh, you know what I could do? If I don't break everything.
Do we have a group with all of us on Facebook?
We used to way back when, but
I do not think so.
now we see OBS's symbol, Josh. OBS again.
Yeah, I
Oh, hello.
unplugged my. I'm on. Back in again.
Oh, hey, we see you.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, there's the big beautiful.
No improvements or not, but video is happening for whatever that's worth.
No, that's the blank one. Fuck.
Just
What's
had
it
to
called?
be replugged. My stylish hairdo today.
Yeah, seems good.
It makes you feel better. It's a little better than my stylish hairdo.
I need to shave mine back down to your stylish hairdo, Jay.
Well, my stylish hairdo is very, very ugly if I do not shave it down. So, because I got in a bike wreck not too long ago, and this side doesn't grow in all the way, and I was going bald beforehand, so it looks real fucking hobo-esque.
All sorts of fuckered.
Oh yeah, it looks real terrible when I let it grow out.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, you need to quit wrecking your goddamn bike.
Well, it doesn't help that I've worn a hat for, I don't know, the last 20 years.
Yeah, right. I stopped wearing them in high school. Like, I used to also.
Well, even when I had a full, luscious head of hair, I still wore a hat way too often. Did you get both those?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Anybody else want a copy? No? Yeah, maybe.
I think we were going to head to check that dragon door, weren't we, with the key that we just got?
Yes, that we were on that way.
Number 6.
Yes. Yeah. Which, why do that?
I'm excited for this session, if it goes anywhere near how planned, which probably won't.
That's D&D for you.
I also had a different idea about because I could have swore you'd whipped out your blacksmith hammer to fucking wreak havoc on people before, so
No.
I planned something out and then spent a good chunk of change.
No, that was to destroy cages.
You're right. That is what it. Okay,
Yes. And I
That's why we
have
found Erky.
however many pounds of scrap.
Yeah,
Not
see-
because of this.
I do remember that now.
What you're probably also thinking of is that Josh's character has the little anvil
The
on his. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, I just use my, like, even to destroy the cages, I use my normal weapon. Because the blacksmith hammer is...
And I also have a Smith's
That's what I
master
still
tool with me.
I spent some time this morning changing it up to make it work, but
Yeah.
I had a whole thing planned around it that was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I was sitting there going, oh, shit.
Blacksmith hammer with me. I do legitimately have a blacksmith hammer with me.
Nice.
And a portable anvil.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that idea. I love the idea of having the Warhammer be a fucking portable anvil. That shit's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. I really enjoy the shit out. I was trying to get Devin. So you have your portable anvil, right? I was trying to get Devin to let me have a blacksmith forge in my ring compartment for the arcane gunsmith. So I could just go in
awesome.
the ring, make my stuff, and pop out.
You could probably do it. It's just you would need to pay the gold for it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Like, eventually,
It
if
was
you
like
got
really
the money...
expensive. I was like, so are personal, fully furnished apartments.
Yeah, keep in mind, it's not that big of a room, so, like, having a fully functioning...
Yeah, 20 by 20 is all it is.
I'm also picturing the visuals of this, because you're going to have this tiny fucking ring with these little curls of smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, that's what I can hear everything while I'm in there, so
Yeah.
just smoke billowing out of this itty bitty little ring.
Yeah, like, it Yeah, if we go that route, you'll need to drop some money into it, and it'll probably take out a
To
lot
be
of
completely
the
honest, I
furnishing.
won't need to go that route if we do play with Josh's, but
Yeah. But if you're by
I
yourself,
would
then
need it, I would. So the idea is that he's really smart. He knows what he wants to build. He has a fucked up hand and doesn't have the skill to make it. So he's got the ideas. He just doesn't have the skill to make it, which is why he turns to arcane stuff for that reason.
yeah. At that point in time, like he can still then make it without actually having to physically make the item. It's just a little bit harder intelligence checks. And then you could probably still even make it without having to actually build the weapon itself.
But because of his fucked up hand, he's not going to be using like any rifles or anything. It's all going to be just one-handed. So.
Okay.
Like he can use it, but he doesn't have like fine motor function, which makes making pistols or firearms kind of difficult. His name is Lazarus Soot.
Okay.
Lazarus Soot.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. I can see it. I can dig it.
Yeah, I'm pretty fond of it. He's a Ghostwise halfling.
Okay. Ghostwise. God, I remember I liked that one. I just don't remember what they get.
They're pretty. They get a wisdom bonus, which is great for gunslingers. I'm debating on making it, so I'm still a little torn. I haven't fully created the guy yet. He's either going to be a Ghostwise halfling or a human variant. But I feel like human variants are a little too
Yes!
common, and I have become
That's
super
why I
fond
fucking wanted it.
of halflings.
They have telepathy out to 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I remember that one.
Routers.
Yeah, I love having telepathy just for the RP. Like...
I'm pretty fond of it. I feel like it helps him. The idea behind it was it helps him carry items across his forge because of his hand.
Well, you're thinking of telekinesis.
Oh, telepathy is just the mental. Huh?
Just the mental talking.
So I was thinking telekinesis.
Yeah. See, with that one, you would want Mage Hand as a cantrip. You need to find a way to get Mage Hand as a cantrip.
That's easy. I'm going to be a warlock.
Are you starting out as a warlock?
No, I'm starting out as a fighter.
Yeah.
First 3 levels will be fighter. Because first 3 levels is... his main focus is he's an archer, right? But he wants a better... Like, crossbows, having a fucked up hand, single crossbows. He can't use a bow because of his messed up hand. So, one-handed crossbows are a little pain in the ass to reload, so he's trying to find a better means of being an archer one-handed, right? And he's a blacksmith, so he comes up with that through fire.
Yeah. Actually, that does still work fairly well with the roleplay. First 3 levels is trying to figure out how to build it.
Yeah.
And then
the idea is that he's got a family ring that is said to bring luck to the family. But I need to come up with a better story for it. But essentially, it's a ring that's been in the family for a long time, and he ends up making a wish on it that he wants to be better at this profession or find a new way to make this happen for himself, and that's how he goes into the warlock tree.
which now that I have more time to think about it, because you always catch me when I'm at work, so.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer at work. I just blow ideas at you as they come into my brain, so feel free to ignore them until you have time.
Yeah, no, that could actually be kind of fun for the story aspect. Is like the first 3 levels because you got to get to the fighter subclass, and you're trying to figure out how to like build this stuff. By the 3rd level, you start to get the whispers from your patron. You take your next level to warlock, get Mage Hand as a cantrip. That's your first helpful tool to be working on the forge and stuff like that.
My idea was to take Mage Hand and Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast to kind of supplement while he's terrible at using guns, basically. And then later he's going to change out, because you get the Eldritch Invocation versatility or whatever. He's going to switch out Eldritch Blast for more cantrips once he's able to summon the gun.
Do you have a DD in mind for this character?
I don't yet. I'm debating.
I feel like your patron should be the what is it? The god of invention.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Would
You have to
work
pick a
really
genie.
well.
You have to pick a genie for this particular one to be able to have the forge and the ring and stuff.
Oh,
And I was thinking of either going Jin or the Afridi, because blacksmith fire.
yeah.
But the flavor wise of that, Afridi they're not really helpful, where Jin are.
Yeah.
Jin are more, they want to help you and they want to, they're trapped in a ring and they want to live vicariously through you and have nice things and shit like that. And
Hopefully find a way out.
Are angry.
Yeah. Being trapped inside of an object for Jin is like one of the biggest offenses. So their goal would be to give someone enough power to get them strong enough to get them the fuck out of the goddamn ring.
They want to get out of the ring, but they also they're benevolent spirits. They're not malicious, really. They want to get out, and they're not happy about being in there, but they're not out to ruin your life, where Dao and Ifrit are.
Yeah, the genies are chaotic good, while the other ones are, I think, like neutral evil or something like that. Chaotic evil.
But anyway, yeah, I'm going off way too much on it right now. So let's get back to the game, because I can talk about this character that I've been brewing for the next couple hours.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm really hoping to make it work.
Oh god, we've done that shit how many times, Josh?
Yeah.
Many. Oh look, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And if we can play that game with the character Josh or Devin was telling me you have, Josh, I think it could be just some really cool flavor and man, I'm so excited for that. I basically he posted that thing about gunslingers that one time and it just sent me on a tangent.
Nice.
Pretty much.
All right, so we are headed to the stone dragon door, I believe.
Yeah. The one that I couldn't get into last time.
Take it away, guys.
We're walking. Take it away, DM.
Yeah, we're walking.
Oh. Because we were coming
So
from
you guys go into
21.
the room, you see the big stone dragon door, big rearing stone mouth with a little key slot in it.
Can I check the traps? I think I already did, but can I check again?
Yeah, give me a roll.
I don't know if I can count that, and then can I reroll?
Yeah, reroll it.
Well, that is a 30.
A 30?
Jesus.
Well, with a 30, it looks clear.
Alright,
Very nice.
everyone stand back, and with my non-dominant hand, I'm gonna take the key and stick it into the... I'm guessing the lock is inside the mouth.
Yeah, so it's a big rearing stone mouth, and there's a keyhole.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my
inside it.
non-dominant hand, so my left hand, and I'm gonna stick it in and turn the key just in case.
Okay. As you turn it, you see the outer edges of the dragon mouth start to glow red.
Quickly out!
Are you pulling the key
Is
out?
this room 40, by the way?
No, 4. There's 4 going into 6, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 going into 6. You guys are in 4 at the door to 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna leave the key in there. And just hand out.
As you back up, the red glowing around the mouth starts to get more and more, and a giant jet of flame shoots out of the mouth and onto the floor right in front of the door, leaving a big scorch mark. And as it abates, the key is completely melted and the door swings open.
Whoa.
I'm gonna look up, where did the fire come from specifically?
From the mouth.
From the actual, where I had my hand.
Yep. So where you had your hand at, so that the mouth started to glow red, and the fire. It was basically a jet of flame from the mouth of the dragon.
I wish we had a wizard.
Yeah.
That could have been handy. Oh.
And
Lots of
as the door
spicy
swings open,
door.
there's just a giant puff of dust, and it's you can as you see in the inside of the door, it's very undisturbed. The dust is very old. It's very stale smell. All of you can very clearly tell that this hasn't been touched for quite some time.
Okay, so I'm gonna take first step in through and see what's inside the room.
Weapons are drawn.
Yeah,
Just
good call.
saying.
Good call.
John. So as you enter the room, you see about 20-foot wide hall. It's very poor repair. The very far end is especially bad, kind of crumbling. Much like the rest of the Citadel kind of has been, but it just doesn't look as tampered with. You know, not as many kobolds and goblins and stuff wandering around.
Not as much refuse.
Gonna
Yeah.
do another trap search, but this one is not quite as good. It's going to be a 13.
Gonna be a 16 or what?
13.
13. Looks clear.
I rolled a 2.
Alright, I'm gonna head forward.
On the far western wall, you're gonna see the entire wall is kind of decorated in sculptures, kind of like the door was.
Okay.
There's no keyholes, but it looks like just a bunch of dragons in flight across this really delicately sculptured wall. It's really the only wall that doesn't look damaged. It looks very new, except for being covered in a lot of dust.
Okay.
And you see another door, almost directly across. Same wall as the dragons, but there's a closed door on that wall.
Anything
The
else?
dragons seem to be kind of flying around it.
Anything else in this room?
Other than that, it's pretty empty.
Okay.
What does Urki do again?
Urki's following you guys.
Yeah, but what is... Like, I know he's a gnome, but, like...
Monk and cleric, I think.
I believe he's just a fighter.
Or was he fighter cleric? Maybe fighter cleric.
Yeah, he's a
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the old school what paladins were, fighter clerics.
Well, this book is from
Yeah,
that
old
real
school.
old
Yeah.
school age. I'm actually reading through the newer version in
Tales from the Yawning Portal. Yeah.
and it has a lot more to it. They change a lot.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah. For starters, it's a little simplified. This one, as you're reading through, it'll be like, oh, and this thing has this much stats, right? But it doesn't tell you where that comes in till later in the story, right? So this one is kind of mixed up a little bit. That's why I end up bouncing back and forth, because this one goes in order. This one kind of, at number 4, it'll tell you something that happens in number 6. And it gets a little confusing because I have to flop forward and then flop back, and this one's a lot more structured.
Okay.
Well, I want to search for traps on the door to 7.
A rogue who actually
25.
searches for chaps.
That's what Rosie does. She knows her place.
Looks clear.
Okay. I'll come up and I kind of scan all the dragons and stuff like that. What colors are on the wall?
So it's just stone. This
Oh.
isn't colored. It's not really intricate. It's not painted or anything. These are just really intricate stone carving.
Me as a player knows that you can tell which color they are by their shapes, like in designs, but I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole making.
Honestly, all this says is a relief sculpture of stylistically carved dragons in flight. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna open up this next door. Yeah. Weapons out, shield up, kind of Morningstar in hand, open it up and push it open, see what's inside this next room.
So again, you're just going to get kind of a puff of dust. Long undisturbed, covers every surface in this really large gallery. There's 3 alcoves on the north wall, and one is located in the south wall. Each one of the alcoves contains a dust-covered stone pedestal with a fist-sized crystalline globe upon it. Although the globes in the northern alcoves lie cracked and dark, the globe in the southern alcove glows with a faint blue light, and as you enter the room, you start hearing a faint tinkling of notes, kind of like the beginning of a song, as you enter the room.
That's 29 for a trap search.
Again, looks clear.
It's a trap.
Rosie's gonna start humming along with whatever these notes are.
The only thing you really see with your trap search is the globe.
Okay. So, there's 3 orbs to the north that aren't, like, glowing. One to the south that is.
So, do you see your little map here?
Yeah.
These 3 are all cracked. This one is the one that's glowing.
Okay.
So does the sound emanate from that south
with
one?
That, I want all of you to give me a will save.
Whoa.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, actually, Tyvin, you're the only one in the room right now, right?
Well, Rosie did search for traps, so...
Okay.
I'd be in there with everyone else.
Okay, yeah, if you're all in there, give me a will save.
Nice.
10.
Yeah, I also got a 10.
25. 18 plus 7.
Okay, so Rosie and Tyvar, as you guys enter the room, the music starts to get a little louder. It started out as just kind of a faint tinkling of noises. Now it's starting to become more of a melody. And... and as this happens, you guys are almost as if something is controlling your body, moved outside of the room, and you guys start walking at full speed. So whatever your distance would be, toward room 3 here.
Wait.
Room 3?
3?
It's room 3 is not on the map; it cut it off. But it'll be the one right on the other side of 4, where you guys came down.
Oh, it's on the map. Yeah.
It just cut it off on mine. See, this room over here.
Yeah.
So we're walking back.
Hey, where you two
Just
going?
In Tyvin.
Where are you going?
Turkey.
Yeah, what about Erky? Where's he going?
Let me see.
What's your wisdom, by the way, Devin?
My wisdom?
Erky is also going to be going with you guys. So Rosie, Tyvar, and Erky are all heading out, basically leaving the Citadel.
So, before they get out of the room, I'm going to run up with a full sprint, and I'm going to shut the door.
Okay. As you shut the door, they're just trying to open it. So are you holding it closed?
Yeah,
Okay, hold
fuck
up.
it.
Hold up. So, would I be wanting to get to there by any means possible, or is this just a, like, Sim go to the right kind of thing?
So you're not. I wouldn't say you come off with any kind of intent. You know what I mean? But you
Okay.
do have a strong desire to get out of the Citadel.
Is it kind of like a zombie?
To room 3. Yeah, you're kind of zombie-esque.
Zombie-esque, okay.
But
some like
you're not aggressive. You're not whipping out your weapons and attacking anything in sight.
that's the info I needed. Okay, thank you.
But as have Tyven give me a strength check here, and then we'll see how far this goes.
I'm actually, if they're gonna keep pushing past me, I'm just gonna step out of the way and let them go.
Since he just pushes out of the way, you guys are basically just mindlessly trying to leave the room.
Right. And Josh, to answer your question, I have a 14 wisdom, but I have steadfast determination, which I add my con to my will save instead of my wisdom.
That is pretty pimpin'.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of my favorite like melee-based feats to take because I can then dump wisdom. I hate being mind controlled as a barbarian or a fighter.
that is super awesome. I really like that.
Yeah, it's one of the best feats ever. So that being said, I'm gonna walk up to the cracked gems, and I'm just gonna grab one and pick it up off of the pedestal, the one on the far right.
Okay. So as you pick it up, you notice that it's just kind of like a glass orb.
Okay.
You're
Is
just
it
picking up pieces of a glass orb.
now?
And as you do this, give me a will save.
Found magic pebble, lost magic pebble.
Yep. So, clarification on these orbs: are they like a full glass, or is it like a fortune teller's glass ball with a hole in it?
It's like a snow globe.
Like a snow globe. Okay.
And with the purple one, it's like purple. It's just like a purple glowing light in the middle of the snow.
Okay, so it's not like gem looking. It is just a ball that's been smashed.
Yes, it's like a glass ball that just looks.
So, well, as I said, I did it. I'll still keep going here. That's a 19. 12 plus 7.
Still just the faint tinkling.
Okay, so I'm gonna, since they're not like actual gems, that's what I was picturing in my head. I'm gonna go to the one that's glowing. I'm gonna smash the fucking thing.
Okay. As you do, the sound completely stops, and Tyvar and Erky and Rosie kind of come back to their senses.
I'm gonna head over to the door and shout out, "Get your asses back in here!"
I guess I'll turn around with Erky in hand and skip back.
what happened?
Little bit of music and you turn into a zombie.
It's funny. They actually have a note in here saying that a bard specifically can play counter song, and it will force the thing to explode.
Nope. It's a charm type mechanic.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
But it like specifically says if you're playing a bard.
Which is great. I love it. Yeah, that's part of their bardic inspiration is counter song, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Yeah. That's the only thing I've seen in this book where it's like, hey, if you have a bard, you can do this.
I honestly, God, I've never played a bard.
The only bard I've ever made was Grem, and I have not played it.
Yeah. I haven't even made a bard ever.
I am considering trying to convert Grem to 5e.
Do it.
I'm also considering trying to convert Vrail to 5e.
Do it. Do it for both. I want to see both of them.
I'm considering making Rosie into 5e too.
Do it. Everyone, do it.
I love Vrail. I wish I'd presented the character better. And I've really tried to change that with Manny. I tried to present Manny right out the gate as what he was, and I wish I'd done that with Vrail.
Yeah. Like I said, convert him to 5e, and one of these days we'll get to play him again.
Rosie
I have a lot of sheets right now, so it's possible.
Fair enough.
Rosie's going to do a craft search on the door from 7 to 8, and it's going to be a 26.
It looks clear.
Alright, as I did before, I'm gonna open the door. I'm kind of the front man here.
For this one, you just see another long 20-foot corridor, and all it does is just lead to another stone closed door across the way.
Okay, and that is a 17 on trap search for 8.
Looks clear.
I'm taking front and going.
As you reach the center of the room, you hear a click.
Thought that might happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just straight look down to Rosie as the click happens.
Applying my
She's gonna be
healing
like-
aura. I'm turning on the healing aura.
As Tyven looks down at Rosie, 3 arrows just shoot out from the far wall. And let's see what happens.
Is there a reflex save on this one?
No.
No? Oh,
No,
shit.
there's not. No, it doesn't say there. I'll give you a reflex save, but it doesn't say there.
No, if it does, there's not one. Don't worry about it. I'll take it. I'll take it like a goddamn man.
And that is going to be...
I look down at Rosie, all disappointed. 3 arrows into my chest.
Hey, that was a 17.
I know, right?
That was pretty high.
Yeah, the DC on it's 21.
Yeah. Trap DCs are fairly... DCs in general high in 3.5.
Yeah, the search DC is 21, the disabled DC is 20.
Yeah. Like, magical traps get up to, like, 40.
That magical trap didn't even it didn't even have a search. There is no search for it because it's just there glowing.
Oh, yeah.
And then the will save was 18.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you are going to take 3 arrows right to the chest.
Okay. How much to take?
For 4, 5, and 2.
So 11 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So yeah, just click. Funk, funk, funk. Ow! Start pulling him out. Ugh.
Well, at least you're alive.
You wanna do this? And keep walking. Just slowly healing the wounds back up with the healing ores.
So you're just walking up to the door?
Yeah.
Are you 2 following him?
Oh yeah.
At the point in time, I'm just gonna grab the
You guys
fucking
step
door.
on that part of the floor.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Another click. 3 more arrows fly out.
I'm just gonna look back at Rosie again.
Hey!
You're pretty close to the door at this point, right, Titus?
Yeah. I'll...
It's gonna be 1 damage for you. And I'm going to... Oh, fuck, that sucks. I'm gonna assume you are in front of Rosie, right, Titus?
Yeah.
That is 2 6s, man. I am so sorry.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna look back and just pull out mine, just start laughing. Like, how's it feel?
I think at
Like
this
a
point,
fucking porcupine.
Rosie's in the back still. She hasn't quite reached there. I think she's gonna try.
So the walking order that you guys have been going with is Tyven, Tyvar, and then you. So.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't actually reached the trap yet. I think at this point, Rosie's gonna see if she can try to disable this thing.
Go for it.
Either that or I'm gonna smash the fucking thing.
I thought it was a one and done. Nope.
That's a 23.
That'll do it.
I also thought that
DC
it
on it was
had
20.
expended what it had and I was safe.
Yeah, this is one of the few. It actually has a little note under it. It says one of the few arrow traps in the dungeon that can be triggered more than once.
Is there anything in this little hallway that Rosie might be like have a liking to, like a little shiny rock or anything like that? Besides her key.
The arrows covered in blood now are kind of shiny.
Yeah.
Are there any pebbles or anything?
In this particular area, no. It's just kind of a hallway, and everything is covered in a real thick layer of dust.
Because Rosie's a little bit like feeling like she messed up and she doesn't want to lose her friends, so she's gonna try to search around for something to give her friends as a gift to try to make it up to
To
them.
collect the bloody arrows. Oh.
Well, I'm thinking some pebbles, because she likes rocks.
I'm gonna open the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
Maybe I should have done a trap search first.
Nope, just gonna open the door at this point in time. Just fuck it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
So again, another puff of dust covers the entire hall like a thick gray layer of snow.
Actually, I'm
Rounded
going
in
to
the
stop you
northern
from opening the door until both of our wounds are healed.
Now I'm just
Just
gonna
like-
shrug you off and open the door.
Book it.
Learn to take
So
a hit.
In the rounded northern end of the chamber, you see a sculpture of a dragon carved from a red-veined white marble.
Ooh, I just searched for traps.
It's one of the most intricate sculptures you guys have seen so far.
Red veined white marble. That's fucking
Ooh.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So for my trap search, I got a 30.
The red glows very similar to the blue on my dice,
Yeah.
as it's marbled into the...
My trap search is a 31, and I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Looks clear.
Yeah, red veined white marble. Love it. Okay, sorry. Just that visual is...
Does trap search just count as a search?
Yeah, so search for traps is something that you have to have... I think you have to specifically be a rogue for... No, you have to have trap sense to be able to search for
Yeah,
traps, and then it's just a search check at that
yeah,
point
it's
in
a
time.
search check.
Then what you... Rosie will notice that there's a kind of a small chamber. Looks like it can be opened at the base of the dragon.
I'm gonna point it out to the dwarves.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way downtown and go open it.
As you start to approach the sculpture, you notice that the jaw seems to be starting to move, and as you get a little bit closer, in a loud booming voice, you hear, "We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen." And then the mouth closes again.
We come at night. Okay, say that again.
We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen.
My first thought is a shadow, but
Me
I
too.
that.
Shadows, darkness. I'm just gonna say darkness out loud and see what happens.
Nothing. Just the room is still still. The statue still again motionless.
Say shadows out loud. See what happens.
Again, silence and still.
And there's nothing else in this room.
What language is
No, there's not.
What are my languages? Common, Dwarven, and Undercommon. Nope. Okay.
Actually, give me one more search check.
Not quite as good. 14.
Nope, that is all you see.
By chance, were there any pebbles to pick up?
I mean, there's a lot of rubble.
I'm gonna try to find some nice pebbles as gifts for my two dwarf friends.
I imagine with the way this room is, there's some of those white, red-veined kind of chunks of marble.
With my shield up above my head, I'm going to slowly start walking towards the dragon where that little compartment was at. Does the dragon do anything the closer I get?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just going to walk up to it. Get right to the base of it. Anything?
Nope.
Reach down and try to open that compartment.
Doesn't budge.
Rosie, it's locked.
So we currently have a lantern out, right?
I think you
Can
were carrying
we-
the lantern the whole time.
Can we turn it out for a second?
Sure.
I'm gonna turn it out.
So, hood and lantern, shut.
So Tyvar and Tyvin, you guys can still see the room real clearly. Erky Erky can see the room just fine too. So the only one that I think can't. Are you a gnome or a half? You're a gnome.
I'm a gnome.
So yeah, all of you can still see just fine. I don't know why you had a
I
lamp.
don't know if I have dark vision.
I don't think she did. Right. Let's see. Gnome.
Could have sworn gnomes have dark vision.
I have low light vision.
Yeah, they have low light vision.
Oh, okay, that's why you had a lantern.
Yeah.
So as it goes dark, the dwarves can see just fine, but Rosie and Erky are now kind of just in the darkness.
Yeah, unless he's a deep halfling, he does not have dark vision or low light vision.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie's gonna say, "Did anything happen?"
Erky's a gnome as well, by the way.
Oh, he's a gnome. Oh, I thought he was a halfling. Sorry. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Okay, I'm gonna relight the lantern. I guess I'll try to disable this, or open the lock. 29.
Obviously open magically.
The little compartment is motionless, doesn't budge at all.
They come at night without being fetched. They disappear by day. What was it?
We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. You guys want to give me a spot check?
Oh, gracious.
Oh, wow, I rolled a 19, but that's minus 2, so 17. Justice is
16.
blind.
So 17, 18,
16.
An adjusted one.
and adjusting.
Rolled a 3, and I'm adding my -2.
Mm-hmm.
So with a 17 and a 16, you guys notice that there's some more carvings on the wall under all the dust. It's really thick layers of dust in here, and there's some carvings looking to be on the ceiling, similar to the dragons. You would assume it's all covered in dust at this point, but you can tell that there's some carvings on the walls and the ceiling.
Wipe some of the dust off so we can see what they are.
On the wall. So you can tell that the carvings on the wall are again of flying dragons, but instead of flying to the side, it looks like they're flying up. Similar to the room before.
Okay. Just because it's a common theme, I'm going to say dragons out loud.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Become a knight. Not being fetched. Not being stolen.
What about dreams?
And you guys cleaned off the whole wall of carvings, right?
Yeah, I mean, she'll wipe down what we
Are you guys
can.
gonna try to clean off the ceiling and the everything like that? Or are you gonna
How-
clean up all the dust, or are you
Rosie.
just gonna do the wall?
How high is the ceiling?
I'd say probably about 15 feet up.
How the fuck will we get
the
up there?
statue's about 10 feet tall. It's about 15 feet up.
We're all about 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah, about that.
If only we had some.
I'm.
If only we had some of the prestidigitation.
I'm so fond of all the cantrips and shit Manny's gonna get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was when Maggie went up to play right at the party. I wanted him to do like a round of applause through prestidigitation, right?
Nice.
But then I was like, fuck, I don't have it yet.
Thaumaturgy is another good one for that type of stuff.
Yep.
Oh, I love
Right now,
that.
the only cantrips I have are Eldritch Blast and Mage Hand. No, I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting a shit ton. I have 6 cantrips by level 4.
Yeah, my warlock. I was tempted to go that way with all the cantrips because I fucking want all the cantrips, but the familiar fits him so much better.
I really considered going with the familiar, but the Pact of the Tome gives me just some really cool features I thought would be cool, like Aspect of the Moon, where I can just stay up all night and keep watch.
Yeah.
It gives me the extra cantrips and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just really fond of it.
Okay.
You said
But
that the dragon's mouth closed. It's not open.
Yeah, the dragon's mouth closed again.
Is there anything else on the statue that you can interact with?
Just the compartment.
And the compartment is like.
It's kind of it's not like a drawer, but it's kind of flush with the bottom of the statue. You just happen to be very perceptive and noticed it.
So I also know that I picked up this dragon-shaped jewel. Can I like see if it interacts with the statue at all?
Nothing.
At night they come without being fetched. At day they're gone without being stolen. So it's not darkness, not shadows. Can't be the light.
Moonlight.
I'm gonna say fear.
Out loud?
Yeah. See if that triggers the thing.
Still nothing. Let the
Stars.
dragon just be like, nothing fears. Fear this fire death.
Stars.
You saying that out loud?
Yeah.
As you say stars,
Very good.
The fucking moonlight. I was just like, wait a minute.
there's a
Fuck.
door flush with the wall on the other side of the dragon that springs open, and the compartment itself springs open. And let's see.
Okay. God, that's an interesting one, huh? I'll have to remember that.
In the compartment is another dragon jewel, and then the door behind the dragon springs open.
So there's another.
Does this jewel interact at all with the jewel that I have already?
Nope, it's just for value's sake.
Kind of some of the same ones I had earlier from the 6 dragon peridot gems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I just throw it in with the rest of them?
Basically, they were a symbol for the dragon cult that used to run all of this.
Okay, I'll just grab the damn thing.
At this point, they're really just worth. They were a symbol of status for the dragon cult, but at this point, they're really just worth gold.
Yeah. Okay.
So this swings into room 10.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go behind the doors, but whenever they happen to enter the room, I'm gonna start looking for traps. Doing blanket searches, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna follow in.
Yep. Oh, the player does not like riddles. The character doesn't mind him, but like that's not how the player's mind works.
Oh god, the last time I
well-
gave Josh a riddle, I thought he was gonna fucking murder me.
If you guys were able to clean off the ceiling, it looks like the dragons are all flying up to the stars.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't have helped me as a player figure anything out.
Yeah, like,
If you guys didn't get it, I was planning on dropping another hint, like on the back of the door if you guys were leaving or something.
yeah. No, the
I
last
was
time...
almost about ready to grab my Warhammer where Rosie says the thing is and just start hacking.
Yeah, like, the last time I gave them a fucking riddle, they were chasing these people who were doing slave trade or whatever into this warehouse, and he had watched as people were, like, hauling stuff into the back wall, right? Yeah,
100%.
and so he went to go get everyone else, came running back into the room, and it was just a flush wall. And so he did a search check. When he did a search check, he found that there was a drop of blood at the bottom of the wall, like flush against it. No other markings on the wall for blood. And in Draconic, there was a phrase that says, what was it? It was like, present yourself and speak truth. What would you do in that scenario?
Say my name.
What up?
Nope.
Waggle my little body in front of it.
Nope. Essentially, what it came down to.
Disappointed.
Oh, I would say truth.
Okay, didn't work. It's funny because like I put
irritated by this door.
this into my DM group and they got it immediately.
Really?
I give it to any players, nobody has a fucking idea. Like, it's literally because like Draconic, they like their blood deals with like, you know, bloodlines and stuff like that. So like sorcerers usually have some kind of Draconic heritage. So essentially what you do is you cut your hand, place it against the wall, and speak truth in Draconic. You essentially present who you are, your being, your blood, your ancestry, and speak truth in Draconic. And then the wall dissolves.
Right. With that riddle, though, that requires a lot of background knowledge that the player, the character, might not have. That requires having a lot of knowledge about dragon culture.
Fair. But, one, don't ask for any intelligence checks, and two, Josh's character does have that knowledge. He is a bookworm.
Yeah.
And also, his character had spent literally 3 days in game researching Draconic language and their history.
So I can kind of do that, but as a character standpoint, for example, without having that background knowledge, there's no way to know that blood is how they, you know.
But there
the
were
only hint is that he said there's a drop of blood on the floor.
Right. Okay. That does help. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the hints are there that you could piece it together, and it was funny because they did. They're like, okay, I speak truth. Doesn't work. I speak truth in Draconic. Doesn't work. I cut my hand and I put it on the door. Doesn't work. They did everything but put them to fucking together. And like when they finally got it, Josh just sat there looking at me like this.
Fuck you.
He was so fucking pissed with me. I thought he was gonna slap me. It was one of the few times that I thought Josh was gonna get violent with me. Like he was so goddamn mad at me.
I'm really excited to run that trap that I told you about for people and see how mad people get.
Oh my god, yeah, that one.
And like it also makes sense in character because like those kind of characters for me, their minds will work similar to mine does. Which is, my mind is like a computer file. It does not process information. That is not its function. That is not its design. It retains information and spits it back out.
Right.
Don't ask me to do anything with the information.
That's why I always joke that Josh and I make, a full idiot because, he can gather all the information, I can process it. I can't retain it, though. Unless it's very specific to things I like, I can't retain it.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Anyhow, sorry. Off on tangents too much. Oh,
Back to game. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Back to the Citadel. Into room
Back
10.
to first.
Back to
So
Oakhurst.
as you guys enter the room, you were giving me some search checks, weren't you, Rosie?
That was
Oh.
a 17.
So as you walk in, you notice that the dust on the floor seems to be disturbed. Although you notice that it is more disturbed than any other room you guys have been in so far, but it looks like it was disturbed quite some time ago. So there's been activity here, but it was quite some time ago.
Okay, it's disturbed.
Really?
Talking like a couple of years.
Where is this disturbance?
It's just through the dust on the ground.
The real question is it down with the sickness?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
That's awesome. The rest of you, as you enter the room, again, lots of dust cloaking everything, except for what Rosie notices there. And it's still covered, it's just not as covered. It's noticeable disturbance there. There's 3 narrow alcoves on both the north and south walls. Each alcove holds a humanoid figure, again, carved out of red-veined white marble, except for the southern west alcove, so the one closest to you on your left-hand side.
Okay. What's in that one? Just nothing?
1 second.
Oh.
Which is empty. The figures resemble tall elves, all in plate mail. The far end of the hall opens via a stone arch into a really wide room from which a greenish light seems to be flowing in through the arch. And a dark pit is situated right before the archway.
So between 10 and 12, there's a giant fucking pit and a green light in 12.
Yeah, a green light emulating from 12.
So we can't get into 12 because the pit's too big.
How
I don't know.
how far across is that pit? I'm gonna come up to it.
It's about 15 feet wide.
Can I see what's making the light from the other side?
You cannot.
Okay.
You just see a greenish light coming through the doorway, through the archway. And are you at the pit?
I'm like not standing right at the edge, but just 5 feet back from it. But yeah.
Okay. So it's just kind of a big pit. You can kind of see down into it because it's pretty wide, so you can see kind of down at the other side. It's about 10 feet deep, and the bottom is just filled with spikes. And there's like you can kind of see on the far wall because you're not can't see on your side. You can kind of see on the far wall. It looks like there's some kind of handholds that you can climb up on the other side.
I'm gonna take a 5 foot step forward and look down. Is there handholds on this side too?
There is.
How closely packed are these spikes?
It looks like you could kind of squeeze between them. You can't walk freely, really, but you could. With
You
your
could jimmy
guys'
around them.
size, yeah, with your guys' size, you could jimmy around them fairly easily. You can't sprint through them or anything, but you could mosey through.
Okay, until we fall and get impaled up the. Okay.
Can I do another search check, like looking specifically at these statues?
Yeah, you can.
In
Still not good. 14.
Looks clear.
any any identifying properties, like we figure out who these elven figures are?
There's no distinguishing features. They look elvish. You can tell from the ears. The faces are very roughly carved, however.
Okay.
So kind of the faces are kind of indistinguishable, but you can clearly tell that they're elvish.
Okay.
They kind of have lithe form and the ears. And
Wow.
the armor is very intricately chiseled, so you can tell that it is very clearly plate armor.
Okay.
Helps
So
if I'm unmuted. I'm gonna continue to mosey on into room 12 while they're
you
doing
can't.
the elven thing.
There's a pit
So
there.
are you gonna crawl down into the pit?
Oh, I thought the pit was in another location. My bad.
The pit is about 15 feet wide, all the way across the room, and right in front of that archway into 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we see anything in, like, what is in 12? Like,
So the only thing you can see from where you're at is just kind of blank stone that the green light is kind of creeping up on. You can't really see anything into the room at this point. You just see dust-covered stone. But give me a spot check.
adjusted 1.
Just a minute. You see your shoes.
Perfect. Looking spiffy.
And Rosie got distracted by something. Dust falling from the sky.
My spot check is also in the single digits.
So you guys are just like, yeah, it's dusty in here.
And my random search check is I just mosey on around the perimeter of room 10 is also a single digit number.
Does anybody have any rope?
Yeah.
Good.
So there's some handholds we could go down and try to mosey
Yeah, I
around
got
the
some rope.
spikes and stuff, but that seems like a trap to me. Can I just give kind of a blanket search of the room also, real quick? Just see if there's anything else here.
I'm just saying that my dex is much.
So, Tyven, you also notice the disturbance in the dust, where it looks like something was in there walking around. Do you want to actually give me, or are you just doing kind of like a...
I'm just kind of like looking around the room to see if there's any... Because we just
roll,
had one secret door. If there's any... Yeah. Fuck it, at this point in time, just take 20.
Okay, yeah, take 20.
Yeah.
You notice in the tracks that there seem to be like almost human-like feet, but with claws that made that trail that is now that disturbed the original. But it still looks like it was quite some time ago, and it kind of leads sort of toward the pit.
Okay. So it leads toward... The clawed tracks leads toward the pit?
They're kind of like human-like feet with claws, and it kind of leads toward the pit.
Where is it coming from?
It just kind of looks like it was just kind of circling around the room.
Okay.
Like a cat when it comes into the room and just kind of
so
circles around you. I mean,
I'll follow the tracks over to the pit and where, like, does it go down into the pit? It seems.
It seems that way, yes.
Yeah, so I was just also going to say that I have much higher dex than strength, so my climb I have +5, but for like my balance and use rope it's +10 and 12, so it'd probably be easier for me to not climb.
I mean, there are handholds. It's like climbing a ladder at this point in time, roughly. So I'll just leave you on my grappling hook and my rope, and I'm gonna just start climbing down the handholds.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to give me a climb check?
No?
Maybe the slightest, really.
Because I'm wearing armor.
Oh, shit, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing. I was kind of wondering if you guys were going to notice that.
No, I know it is. That's why I was like, well, there's handholds. It should be like climbing a ladder, right?
I'm also don't have a shield.
Yeah, so that is a -8 with a +2, so it's -6,
Shit.
adjusted 4.
So as you start to climb down these, one of the handholds crumples, and you kind of fall backwards into the pit.
All you hear is a fuck.
And let's see. And 1, 2, 4. So you take 2 damage from the fall, and you take 4 damage from hitting one of the spikes.
I'm just gonna lay there for a little bit as I let myself heal up from the aura and just. That hurt. Watch that step. I'm just gonna kind of slowly get up and try to like wind my way through these, and just kind of keep an eye out. Is there anything down here since I am here?
You notice some kind of scattered bones. Nothing really identifiable. What are you trying to get in there? What? What? I have nothing in here for you. My dog literally just stuck her entire head into my sweater pocket.
That's
like
awesome.
her whole head in my sweater pocket.
That's awesome.
I don't have anything for you, baby. Let me see where's your toy?
In your sweater pocket now.
Yeah. Well, I have my keys in there. But that's all I have in there. She stuck her whole head, like all the way down past the ears, into my sweater pocket.
That's awesome.
And she's doing it again. Look at this.
Did you have a toy in there?
No, I don't have any toys, but her whole head is now in my sweater pocket. What are you trying to get in there, man? I have put her ball in there in the past. I got nothing in there for you, baby girl.
That was adorable.
Sorry, that was really hilarious. I've never had her do that before. So you do notice some scattered bones. It's like rat bones and stuff like that. You really don't notice anything super indistinguishable about the pit.
Okay.
Just a lot of spikes,
So
pointy, knotty knives.
Once the prickly potato gets out of the way, I'm gonna try to climb down.
yeah,
All right, go ahead and give me a climb check.
Thanks, Crumble.
I think it's just like wooden spears sticking out of the ground.
5. I had a
They are
positive
so
number to that roll.
And again, you're climbing down, and you didn't quite see which handhold Tyvar.
No, not that
Tyvan
one.
had crumbled. And you go to grab it, and it's not there, and you slip and fall down into the pit.
Found it.
And you take 5 damage from the fall because you fall at just a weird angle. But you just barely nick a spike. You don't quite get impaled on a spike the way Tyvan did.
So without combat, I've taken 20 points of damage so far today.
It's a good thing we have this healing aura shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, without the healing aura shit, you guys would be a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but like I'd be at half health already.
And Rosie's just skipping around like I ain't doing shit.
Although Rosie's gonna look at Ergy holding in his hand like, not sure if we should be doing that.
Erky's gonna look at you and never been a big fan of holes.
Just gonna like look back at him. Just not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I'm gonna frisbee my shield up top. Like go to the other side. Frisbee my shield up top if I can.
On to over at 12.
Yeah, over at 12, so I'm not carrying it. I'm gonna try climbing out of this thing.
Who's up top still?
Me and Erky, I think.
Give me a spot check.
Ah, this is gonna suck.
15.
Seems
well,
collapsing on us, isn't it?
Rosie and Erky are very, very entertained with each other. They're not really paying attention to what you guys are going on. Rosie's just kind of dancing around, and Erky's just kind of distracted by it.
Okay. Climbing up.
As you get to the top, well, you get to the top. Give me a climb check for that.
No. That is an 18 minus 6 for 12.
12.
No, -2. You threw your shield, remember?
Shield is minus 2. Armor's minus 6.
Ouch.
Oh, you're in full plate.
No, I'm a banded male. Full plate's
Banded mail.
minus like
Okay.
16 or something like it's something stupid.
So as you're climbing up again, another one crumples and you slide back down the wall. You,
But I'm still-
you don't hit any spikes this time, but you do take 3 damage from the fall. Hi, baby girl. Do you need to go potty?
I'm
I'll
not
be right
saying
back.
anything. I'm just.
I think you got fine. She likes it, running.
Actually, I'm kind of curious now.
Trying to mow the lawn with it. I should have put it. I was thinking about it.
Full plate. Oh.
Put it about probably a foot high.
Okay, no. Wow.
I still go do that.
Full plate's only minus 6. Half plate is actually higher.
Let me open this. I can take it.
Half plate and split mail are actually higher armor check penalties than full plate and banded mail.
I set up a new runner for the dog yesterday, so she's got pretty much full run of the entire backyard on her new runner.
Nice. That's right, Josh. Tower shield is minus 10. That's where I was getting the big minus from, was minus 10 from tower shields, which I don't have.
You'd be stuck in that hole forever.
Yeah, I have a heavy steel shield.
With what you've been rolling, yeah, you'd be stuck in that hole forever.
I rolled a fucking 18 to get out of this thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the, like...
You're gonna have to take your armor off.
Yep.
Get
I'm
up
just,
there and then, yeah.
without a fucking word, I'm just gonna start stripping off my armor. If anyone does that, I'm just gonna look at him and glare. As I huck my fucking armor up top.
Oh, she get wrapped around it.
Yeah, she went prison. That's what I was going to say.
Keep in mind, it takes like 10 minutes for me to undo my armor.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna make my attempt at climbing out of here.
Let's go. So far, your dwarven climbing.
No.
skills work.
I was gonna grab his foot and pull him down, but and I don't have to.
Yeah. So you fail it.
Oh yeah, not 1.
Oh.
You're gonna take 2.
That is a -12 on a roll. Just saying.
You're gonna take
No,
2
sorry.
roll, and you are gonna hit 2 separate spikes. 1 for 3 and 1 for 4 damage.
Alright, trying that again. Ow.
You guys are turning into pin cushions this session.
Did anybody get up yet?
Nope.
No.
You watch as I'm stripping.
You've
Just-
got a pair
That's a 15 though.
of, right side, you have a new toy because you have a pair of dwarven wiffle balls.
Mhm.
That's a 15.
For your climb check?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're 1 shy. So you take 5 damage from the fall as you try to scramble up and fall back down again. Who would have known that your guys' worst challenge was a hole?
Uh-huh.
Are you guys even able to make this check wearing your stuff?
No.
They made it on the way down. Or no, they
No, we didn't. We
fell
fell
down.
down.
I mean, they made it down.
We made it down. Getting down.
That work.
Getting down's always the easy part.
Yeah.
Getting back
Okay.
up isn't.
I apparently have to follow suit. I'm gonna,
Ghost.
but for me, it's much easier because I'm just wearing a chain shirt. So just, flunk, Huck it in the backpack.
C on this is 16.
Shit.
Let's see, armor. Let's see how long it actually takes me to take off my
Nat
armor.
20. There we go.
So, after 2 attempts and healing up from his wounds, Tyvar just puts one hand on, 1 foot on, and just launches himself up that bad boy.
Okay.
A lot better.
And as you hit the top, give me a spot check there, Tyvar.
Oh, it only takes me a minute to take off. Okay.
That's an 8.
So you notice kind of a little spot right inside the archway that looks like something was dragged off.
It looks like what?
Something was dragged off.
Is my shield still up there?
I look for his shield since he just asked about it.
You notice that the shield is gone.
Rosie and Erky, are they? Can you see if we can try to throw the rope to Josh?
What would you guys say that is? Dexterity or strength?
Strength.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah. Strength mostly just to get it across.
Rosie gets a 14.
14. You throw the rope and it kind of nicks the other side and falls next to Tyvar.
So I don't know where your shield's gone there, mate. I don't know what the fuck accent that was supposed to be.
Like Irish pirate.
Okay.
Okay, so my voice acting isn't phenomenal, but that aside.
I did a gnome, 2 humans, both male and female. They all had the same voice.
Alright, I'm gonna try to climb out of this thing now. Armor just kind of strapped to my backpack.
Since you've gone through all this, I'm gonna go ahead and say you get up there without me.
Okay, well that one was a 19, so.
Alright, you would have made it anyway. Alright, that's fair. You guys have really struggled with the spiky hole. I did not intend for that quite as much as you.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for any fucking way around, because I knew this was gonna be a bitch.
You guys are both at the top of the hole now. Are you moving into the room, or are you staying right at the edge of the pit?
I'm assuming that you didn't actually bring the rope up with you when it was in the pit.
It fell in the pit?
Mike next to you in the pit.
Didn't notice. He was starting to climb as it fell.
Can we try one more time to get this rope across before seeing about climbing?
Am I gonna give it one more shot?
Yeah, I'm putting my armor back on, because it takes another minute to put my armor back on.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I got a 4. So I guess we're climbing.
You could have Erky try throwing it.
Well, I said Rosie and Erky were supposed to be trying to throw the rope together, but I don't know if he actually rolled for
Erky rolled a 19, so he's just gonna, as you make the second attempt, he's just gonna walk over, grab it, and hurl it.
There we go.
And it's gonna land on the ground right next to Tyvar.
Is there anything that I can attach this rope to on this side?
Nope.
Oh, so that's
Sorry.
helpful.
No, it's just blank stone all the way around the only thing that you could really... No, there's nothing you can really tie it to.
Yep. Okay.
So you're gonna like try to tight walk across it?
Well, I do have a +10 on use rope and a +12 on balance.
Yeah, baby girl, why do you keep trying to stick your head in my pocket? I have nothing in there. Go eat your toy. Go eat your toy for daddy.
Okay. Well, since my shield is missing, I'm gonna draw that longsword in my
Right,
mouth.
I don't know how long I've been muted. But yeah, I can just hold the rope for you and you can try to climb that way.
I think
Not
the
gonna
only
say a
thing
thing.
is that the only thing that can hold it on this side is Erky, and I don't think he's probably super strong.
He's a fighter.
So you think he could hold it for me, and then maybe he can try to climb through this stuff?
If you want to try.
Okay.
I mean, in my personal opinion, completely separate from the game or anything like that, I would much rather climb down a wall than be dangling over spikes. But that is fully on you.
Mm-hmm. That's why, like, I look like my first thing was like look for the grapple hook. Can't get it. Fuck it. Let's go down the wall because no.
Okay, I'll try to climb. So I guess you guys can just take the rope back on that side, because...
Yeah.
Thanks for the rope. Have the rope back.
Well, I think it was Devin's rope.
Although,
Yeah.
to begin
if worst comes to worst, Tyvar and the two dwarves can just haul you up.
I'm putting armor back on.
It'll take her a while to
I only got a
take
13.
you a literal minute.
So I'm gonna fall on this side.
Yes, you are. So as Rosie tried to make her way down this, she, again, didn't know that spot was there. Goes to grab the same spot that Tyvan
Watch out for the.
and slips down the wall. And you take 4 damage from the fall and 2 from a spike.
Why does no one listen to me?
Erky's gonna kind of jump over to the side as Rosie
What?
kind of screams that she falls down. And are you okay?
A little banged up, but I think I'll be okay.
And Erky's gonna make it down. And he's the only one gonna make it down that damn thing.
I was hoping he was gonna miss it too. That would have been so funny.
He's just gonna kind of he would have noticed where you guys all fell down after 3 attempts and 3 gouges at the stone wall there, and he's just gonna climb his way down, start moseying through these spikes.
So, if you do want to actually put the rope down and hold it so I can climb up the rope on this side, I do get a +2 when I'm using rope.
Sure.
That's using rope as in the use rope skill. Just heads up.
Still climb.
Yeah.
Well,
it's-
yeah, so in this, it's a skill synergy, so since I have my, what was it? My climb on rope is +2, but I also have a 10 of use rope, so
Oh, I always forget about skill synergies.
yeah, so
Oh, so you get a +2 to climb because of your use rope. Okay. Yeah. It's still a climb check. Yeah. See, like, you don't have to have a rope involved for that synergy.
So are you guys just gonna drag her up then?
I'm
I
putting
was gonna
armor
try
on.
to climb.
Okay.
So I'm trying to climb up the rope rather than the really shitty handholds.
Okay.
$23.
That'll do it.
I rolled a 16 that time.
And Erky rolled a 16 too. So all right, they Erky and Rosie kind of climb to the top of the pit. What are you guys gonna do?
How long does your healing aura take to heal?
1 point per round.
So in like 6 minutes, I'll be back up to full life.
A round is 6 seconds.
So it does not take very long outside of combat.
So
Yeah.
you'll be at full health by the time you get to the by the time
Yeah.
you
By the time you get to the top, it's a 30-foot range.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a little
Can I do a search check?
Give me a guess.
Yeah, it's been on the powerful end for out of combat healing, but
It's pretty fair in combat. It is a little much outside of combat.
and
That's a 17.
that's kind of where these tests are
Looks clear. Basically, I mean, I would just say that outside of combat, that extends a little bit. And then I think that would be perfectly fair to me.
Yeah.
Looks clear.
Okay. So, I'm looking up timer. Where's my shield?
Right. I'm muted. That looks like it was dragged off that way.
Fuck. Start walking that way.
As you start walking toward the arch, you see a tower shield run from around the corner and bash into you and try to knock you into the pit.
It's not a tower shield. It's
I thought you said it was.
no. It's a large steel shield.
Okay.
Or heavy
Well,
steel shield.
You see your large steel shield run from around the corner and try to bash you into the pit. Let's see what we get here.
I think I get.
He tried to bull rush you?
Yeah.
You get a +4 against
Yeah.
that.
I get a +4 against this thing.
And well, this says he gets
Fuck do bull rush work again?
No, no. Don't use it often.
Yeah, bull rush for 5.
yeah. So does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. So he just kind of bashes into you.
I'm gonna grab the fucking shield and try to pry it from his hands.
Give me a strength check.
Give me
And
that.
while you're at it, roll me initiative.
Would that be strength or would that be a grapple?
I guess
Well, you're
Strength
trying to take it. You're trying to rip it away from him, right?
Yeah.
You're not trying to grapple him. You're trying to rip it away from him.
That's a just a 10.
So you guys are kind of fighting for the shield at this point.
Okay. Initiative.
Alright, so whatever has his shield, I'm just gonna go up and start bashing it.
It's initiative right now.
I know, but
Yeah. Aha.
Are you ready for initiative numbers?
Yep.
10. Keep rolling 6s.
6, 6, 6, 6.
What do you guys got?
19.
16.
16 and 19.
So what the fuck is holding on to my shield? The kobold?
Quasi. Quasit? However the
Ah.
fuck you pronounced it.
I know what you're talking about now. God. This thing is creepy as fuck.
Quasit.
Mm-hmm. It's like a little imp
So
looking thing.
basically, it's a little kind of humanoid figure with clawed feet and bat wings.
Yeah. Interesting. This motherfucker has my shield.
Yes,
So,
it is. And that brings us top of the round with Tyven.
Which ones did I have here? Have AC, healing, and courage. I'm gonna maintain my healing aura, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to beat this fucking thing. He's got my goddamn shield, and I'm actually going to use the
Not quite so devilly looking, but similar.
yeah.
yeah, this actually comes with Pathfinder. I thought it might be something.
The description says he's very humanoid-esque, but with kind of clawed hands and clawed feet and bat wings. But so very, very similar to that, just not with the horns and jumping.
Yeah. I also use my Morningstar for this one. That's a nat 1.
So as you go to swing at this, you glance off your own shield, and it hits Tyvar. As you swing at it, and the little demon thing uses your shield to bounce it off him and into Tyvar.
Just whack, ding, funk.
And Tyvar is going to take
It's a D8.
a D8.
Yep.
6 points of damage.
Prettier now.
Oi! The bullet then goes that way!
That was great. That was a perfect start to initiative. Fucking that one.
And with that, Jot is his name. Is going to drop the shield and try to attack Tyvar, sorry.
Yep.
And I am pretty confident a 5 is going to do nothing.
Yeah, even without the shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Tyvar.
Alright, so my turn starts. Anyone who's taken damage heals 1. Swapping auras. Okay. What does the detect evil goggles see?
Nothing.
Not evil? Then I'm gonna swap to accuracy. Aura. Does a 25 and a 24 hit?
They do. They do indeed.
Okay.
They hit so much.
But this thing's not evil, so the smite will do nothing. So, okay.
Yep.
Um, 8, 16 points damage.
Ooh, hot diggity, damn it.
Just whack, whack.
Damn, nice.
So as you hit Jot here, he's gonna screech and back away to the side of the pit. He's gonna start flying over the top of it and heading toward the door you guys originally came in. And as he gets over the top of the pit,
Attacks of opportunity.
Yes, you do get an. Well, he's gonna disengage, so you actually don't get an attack.
Okay, so he's full retreating.
Full retreating, yes. He is trying to book it away from you. He's not trying to reposition. He's trying to get the hell away at this point.
Okay, so that's a full round action.
And as he gets over the top of the pit, he's gonna scream at you. You broke the binding. My watch over the dragon priest is over. And he's just gonna book it for the door.
That sounds ominous.
That sounds like very cheerful news. That's definitely not going to lead to further combat.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow and take a shot at him.
Let's go.
19 to hit.
Oh, that'll fucking do it.
And 7 points of damage.
And you, well, how do you want to do this?
Just right through the back of the skull, just on the other side of the pit.
So as he's flying over the pit, you unleash an arrow right through the back of his head, and he bounces off the far wall of the pit and bounces back onto a spike.
Okay, now where's this fucking dragon priest?
Looking around with evil goggles. Does the detect evil trigger anything?
Nope.
And swapping back to healing aura for the last few points.
Well, I got healing.
Well, actually,
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So never mind.
Yeah, the only one that's taking damage is you.
Yep.
So as we go, I'm gonna
Than...
swap mine up to the AC aura though, so everyone gets a +1 to their AC.
Okay. And I'll turn the healing back on when he switches.
Okay. So there's a green light in here. I pick up my shield, put that back on. So there's a green light.
Yeah, there's a green light coming through the archway.
Okay, let's head inside and kind of look around for this green light, because that's always ominous.
So as you look through the archway there, you see violet-hued marble tiles cover the floor and the walls. They're all cracked or broken, revealing the stone under them. There's wall sconces that are attached to all the walls, attached to the walls at each corner. But only one still bears a torch, and it burns with a tiny green light, and that's where the greenish light is coming from. A massive marble sarcophagus, huge, looks like it could be 10, 12 feet long, pretty big, easily, about 10, 12 feet long. The stone possesses heavy carvings with dragon imagery, and the head of the sarcophagus is just a big dragon with wings folded over the rest of the sarcophagus. It resembles a dragon head, and this is actually kind of what it looks like.
Oh.
Okay.
I couldn't find an actual picture online, so that's all I got.
Let's see.
And there's it looks like rusted metal clasps are firmly locking down this sarcophagus.
Does Detect Evil see anything? I know I just asked, but I don't remember what the answer was.
You do notice kind of a presence around the sarcophagus.
That's... Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Alright, I apparently can't do the accent right now. That's fine.
I'm gonna slowly start making my way towards the sarcophagus.
Switching to Holy Aura.
Okay.
I have a 22 on a search check.
Looks clear.
Okay.
And
So
that's just like searching the whole room.
Really, the only thing in here is just the broken marble and the sarcophagus.
so something I love.
You're searching the whole room, you think? So you do notice on the far left corner there seems to be a doorway of some kind, real flush with the wall.
I'm gonna point it out.
Okay. We're a little bit focused. Kind of just look over, nod, but we're focused mostly on the sarcophagus because major evil. Weapons drawn, move towards it. A little note with this spell I love. Repeated uses of this spell eventually result in your beard turning a natural silver color. If you cannot normally grow a beard, this secondary effect does not occur. So, potentially my dwarf beard could turn silver because of this.
What spell is it?
Silver beard.
Literally a paladin spell that makes your beard grows and turns to pure magically hardened silver, increasing your armor bonus of your armor by +2.
Nice.
If you do not have a beard, you grow one for the duration of the spell, even if you are a creature that cannot normally grow a beard, such as an elf or a female human.
That's pretty pickable.
Yeah, so that
And females can definitely grow beards. Nice.
I know. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, walk up to the sarcophagus. Oh, look over at Tyvar. We doing this?
We can't let it be. We can't let this thing exist.
Okay.
It needs to be dealt with.
I'm gonna try to push open the sarcophagus.
Well, it's latched with 6 metal latches, so you're not gonna be able to just push it open.
Hey, Rosie, you want to do these latches?
She's gonna feel a little bit uneasy about it, but she knows she fucked up a little bit earlier, so she's gonna be kind of willing to do whatever you ask her to at this point.
Oh.
Holding an action to smite something.
The smites.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, I have all 8 smiting dice ready to roll.
Okay. First lock is a 16.
Are these actually locked?
Oh, I am
No,
rolling.
they're just latches. They're not locks. They're just latches.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask her and Urky both to just kind of undo the latches as we both get ready to smite the fuck out of this thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll work on the latches.
Okay, well, they're just gonna work their way around the sarcophagus, and as the last latch flips,
Casting Silverbeard.
the lid just flies off this thing.
Swing.
And the lid kind of flies toward Rosie. Urky's going to be on the other side of it, and toward you guys. So, are you guys going to give me a reflex check to get out of the way?
Okay.
Dexterity check.
7.
I have an 18.
Oh, 20. No. Yeah, 21.
Are we applying? I really should know this. Do we apply the armor check penalty to reflex?
No.
Okay.
Nope. That's only
a
for skill.
9 on a reflex.
21.
A 9. So the door is going to kind of smash into Tyvar a little bit, kind of spin him around a little bit, disorient him. Tyvan is going to just nimbly step out of the way as this giant sarcophagus lid skids across the floor, and this giant, troll is going to start crawling out of the sarcophagus. It's
Beat it in the fucking head.
It's very finely dressed. It's got the robes are kind of tattered. They're really, really old, but you can tell they were really nice at one point.
Can Rosie, and I also assume Urky, like, before any initiative, I don't know if initiative would start right away or not, but can we, like, move back?
Well,
Absolutely.
The door would have kind of pushed you kind of out of the way. Urky's on the other side of the sarcophagus, so he's kind of cut off from you guys right now.
Can we take a quick 5-minute break real quick
Yeah, you
before this happens? Okay.
Okay.
I gotta make a tinkle anyway, so.
I need some to go.
Yeah, I think the puppy wants to go outside, so I'm gonna go take a tinkle and let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. Ouch. And then there was one.
Dude, I am. I hope I get at least one round. One round where both weapons hit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do some stupid amount of
Because
damage.
I want to roll all 8 dice at once.
Is it 8 dice?
Well, okay, so it's 2d6 for the smite,
Right. 2d6 holy.
plus 1d6 for the holy, and
It's-
plus 1d6 for the weapon.
Wait. Holy. It's
'Cause
2d6 for holy. So
I need more d6. KA. Okay.
5d6 per swing. Okay, yeah, that holy one we're gonna have to modify. That one's a little bit on the high end, it seems.
But again, it doesn't work on everything, though. It only works on the evil stuff,
Yeah,
which is the point of a paladin. But
I know. But yeah, no. I think a free enchantment might be a little bit much for a aura, but
see, I thought, see, it wouldn't be bad if it just added an extra d6, like an extra smite die,
see, I'm thinking about just a flat
maybe plus 5 damage.
+5 damage, something like that, or like a plus. Yeah, maybe just like a +2 per 4 or per 4 levels or whatever. Like the other one's up to, or per 5, up to a maximum like a +10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a +2 enchantment as an aura.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, holy is a +2 enchantment. So
Didn't know that. I've always thought it was just a +1, an extra d6, like any cold, fire, or lightning enchant. Just
yeah, no.
it's holy. But okay, so if both weapons hit, I'm rolling 10d6 damage plus 6. So
Yeah. Yeah, and like a +2 bonus to a weapon is 8,000 gold pieces.
whew. Okay, yeah,
So
that's
this one is a little bit up there. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be. I'll have to redo that one, but I think that's
either
about
that
it.
or only add it at a later level.
Yeah, I think just completely modifying it will be the better pathway.
Yeah, just an additional plus 5, and then that later that it gives like plus 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Yeah.
my auras here. So we have accuracy, defense, healing, courage, grace, might is +1 to damage rolls already. So we have might, retribution, resistance, holy. Yeah, maybe that might be just a free aura. No. I was thinking like something for level 20. Or put it somewhere up in that range, something in the higher ranges. Give that as just a flat passive aura that's always active. But that still might be too much just because it would be having like another +2 weapon enchantment on everyone's weapon that stacks with their existing weapon enchantments.
Yeah.
So that one I might have to re-look at completely and change that one out. Possibly delete it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Well, if we're going to 5th edition anyway, then
Yeah.
it may not matter much.
10. Yeah. I mean, it's still nice to have this as a basis, just so I can modify it as need be for 5th edition if I ever want to do that. Because I could do a path, like an Oridon path for 5th edition Paladin too,
That'd be
based off
cool.
of this. Because there are
Yeah,
no
for
real
sure.
auras for, I think, 5th edition Paladin. So it'd be kind of cool to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think they have a lot of bonus action stuff, so it'd be a lot of bonus action to swap the auras, I think.
That makes sense if they're not using their bonus actions.
Yeah.
So yeah, you weren't there when we had this part of the discussion, Jay, but it turns out that I'll be doing 5d6 per weapon, not 4d6.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of what we're talking about. It's like, that's a little...
Because I thought the holy was just adds a d6 holy, but it adds 2d6 holy.
Okay.
So I'm getting at my level 2d6 smite plus the 2d6 holy plus the weapon damage, which is another d6. So if I hit with both weapons, that's 10d6 plus 6.
Hot diggity.
Yeah, so if you need to adjust the health or whatever, do it.
Oh, already have.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I
Probably a
spent
good
a lot
thing.
of time on this session.
Yeah. No, it's interesting to test this out and see what, because it's kind of funny because the things that I thought were going to be possibly a little bit overpowered, the holy, have been. So it's kind of interesting to try actually see it played and then.
Well, even with your guys' advantages here, this fight should still
Be entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I want to build an exalted type path for a 5th edition Paladin.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fun. One that I could actually run with Xavis.
What kind of damage is Smite? Divine?
Radiant damage. Usually. Let me make
I also have my crossbow out, by the way.
Paladin 3.5. Let me see. What does... Oh. It's just straight damage, actually.
Oh, it doesn't have
In
a type.
3.5, there's no type bonus to it, so...
Oh, no, that... Okay.
Yep.
That's not what I thought.
Yeah. In 5th edition, it turns into radiant damage.
That's what I thought it was Radiant, so... I may have overdone this stuff. We'll see.
We'll see. Good to know. We're all gonna die.
Alright, so are you guys ready?
Yeah, do we get a surprise round since we let this fucker out?
Well, he did kick off the
Didn't hit me.
That's true. Well, as he's crawling out of this thing, you notice he's very finely adorned. He's got a bunch of gold dragon rings on him. Got a kind of a priest robe that's kind of moth-eaten a little bit, kind of fading away. The thing you guys are going to notice the most is he's got a big long sword, and this long sword looks to be serrated with dragon teeth.
Nice.
I like it.
And as he tries to lumber out of this thing, Tyven here is the only person I think that wasn't didn't have to scurry out of the way or get knocked around by the lid. So we'll give you the surprise round.
Oh yeah.
And roll initiative for me.
Alright, that's a 24 to hit.
And
I have an 8 on initiative.
for some reason, it doesn't give me the DC and stuff for this creature on this page. It usually does that.
Need AC on that, yeah.
Yeah, it usually gives it to me like when the creature shows up, but this is like the only creature I've come across that doesn't have it all right there. All it gives me is his HP for some reason. So let me bring that up because it doesn't have it there.
Does it have a monster compendium in the back at all, or?
It does, but with most of them, it gives the AC, the HP, and stuff. When the monster arrives, and it doesn't do that. It did that with the other named creatures and stuff.
Is this actually a named creature?
No, it's just the Dragon Priest.
Is the name highlighted at all? Bolded? Is the creature type bolded?
Yeah.
Because I know with like the books I've been looking at with like Curse of Strahd, when it says like troll and it's in bold, it uses the stat block of the troll with the modifications.
This is a slightly modified troll. It's not quite. Honestly, it's not quite as powerful or as physically strong as a normal troll is. Because it wasn't always a troll.
Yeah.
So what? Sorry, what was your roll again? I have it.
24 to hit.
So yes, that most definitely.
It's gonna be low. 3, 8, 11, 12, 13. It's 13, 14, 15 points of damage. I rolled low. My D8 was a 2. My first D6 was a 1.
Ooh.
I didn't roll above a 3, I think.
So you are going to swing at this, and you are going to do the 15 points damage, but you are going to notice after you swing that even though it took the damage, it doesn't seem to quite do what it should have done. Something's a little off.
So it resisted some of the damage.
Nope, it took the damage. It took 15 points damage.
But didn't do as much as it should have?
The damage wasn't quite what you feel it should have been.
And can I do like an intelligence or something to figure out what the hell this might be?
Well, sure, give me an intelligence check.
14.
I'll give it to you. So instead of doing actual damage, you did subdual damage.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, I should probably roll initiative, shouldn't I?
Yep.
That's 15. Huh.
And that's 23 initiative for me.
Oh.
22, sorry.
Oh, man. I really should have saved that fucking, fire breathing potion. Wait,
I might still have it.
I was saying you have one too, don't you?
Should.
Actually, the other group discovered something really, really cool in the other campaign.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's a fire breathing potion in town that you guys never found.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what was the initiatives one more time?
I got 15.
I have an 8.
You got an 8. Roll for 18.
Oh. I forgot, we also have a +2 to saves versus spells and spell-like abilities.
Oh yeah.
We should probably keep an eye on that one.
Also immune to poison and disease.
Yeah. I was just thinking for that like charm type thing earlier.
Yeah. And yeah, I do still have that water, skin, and fire breathing.
Yeah, I think you guys have one more thing in it.
I used mine. He had his still, yeah.
Well, there was only one.
No, we found 2. We had found one before the goblins, and then we found one
you found one in the goblin, in the goblin guard area thing.
Yeah.
So you should have 3 uses left on that second.
Cool.
Because I think he used all of his, the one you guys got from the fountain.
Yeah, it's a drink once, and you can breathe fire 3 times.
Yes.
Up to an hour duration, I think, or something like that. On the potion.
Oh yeah, I got a 22 for initiative.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Fucking trolls, man. I forgot about that. I couldn't remember.
Oh, and our smite damage doesn't bypass that, does it? Okay.
It's also dual unless it's fire or acid.
Right.
Forgot about that shit. My mind was just thinking that they just regenerated, but...
Well, I was going to give it to you for Radiant as well, but that you guys don't get that. I thought you did.
Yep.
So I was going to add that extra damage.
So effectively, this thing just has double HP. We gotta beat it
Thanks
unconscious.
for metagaming, though, you fuck.
Oh.
So that brings us top of the round with Timer.
Okay.
Yeah, because I always remembered.
18 and 19 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. So as you swing, you just kind of hit the air in front of this bad boy.
Shit. I have to roll high to hit this thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13 and 14.
You were shy by 1.
So I have to roll 15s and above to hit it. Gracious. Unless I only do 1 attack and not do wield.
But I mean, you're only getting what, -2 right now. But,
yeah. If that's the case, I may pull out their great sword and get the 2d6. I end up losing like
46.
Wait, it's I actually don't lose any damage because instead of +3 strength, +3 strength, it's a 2-handed double strength, right?
Strength and a half.
Or strength and a half.
Yeah.
So I do lose 2 damage overall, but it's 2 points, and I have a chance at hitting. So.
Yeah.
So I think for my. Well, wait. I did 2 attacks, so that is my
round.
entire turn.
Yep, you don't
yeah,
get to move.
Can't do anything else. So yeah, that's it for me.
And that brings us to Tybin.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at this bitch and hope to God it fucking hits. That's a 17.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Do you have your aura on for
AC.
Wait, you have AC. Josh, do you have your healing aura or your plus to hit
No.
aura?
I neither at the moment. I have my holy aura on.
Which gives plus 2d6 to evil creatures.
Yeah. Although I'll probably turn on accuracy because that's now a problem. But
Yeah. Kind of my hope for this fight was to make you guys start switching around your auras a bit.
Yep. Yeah, so mine's AC right now. So you have a +1 to AC. Yeah, I missed. No point moving, so I'm just sit right here in front of the fucker.
That brings us to Erky. And I believe he does have a fire attack. Pretty confident.
Yeah.
He doesn't, but he does have protection from heat.
bright side, I have a huge fucking AC. So.
Urki's gonna is gonna kind of run around the sarcophagus over to Rosie where she fell down at, and he's gonna cast Protection of from Evil on her.
What does that give me?
You gain a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saves. They apply to attacks that apply against, They apply against attacks made or effects created by evil creatures. They also attempt any attempt to possess the warded creature or exercise mental control over it.
Is it +1 to saves?
+2.
So
+2 to both?
+2 to AC, +2 to resistance on saves.
something to also note with Tyven, his beard right now is straight metallic silver.
Nice. And with that, it brings us to the troll.
What is the size on the troll?
Large. Very, very large.
Puppy really wants to go in that back area.
Yeah, she does. She's pulling on that thing real hard.
What is that?
The only person to actually hit it right now is Tyven. So he's going to take this big mighty sword of his, and he's going to swing at you with a 19.
That misses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a 22 AC right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, he gets a +5. I only rolled a 14. So.
Okay, so he's gonna have trouble hitting me too. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah.
And that brings us to Rosie.
Okay, well,
Mute. And gonna try to hit with this crossbow. That is an adjusted 20 to hit. Well, you're muted. So when it matches, you get to hit. He said 20 is exactly what I needed.
It's your choice. It's typically by rules it's meet or beat, but some DMs do. You have to beat the AC or beat the DC.
Well, I'll let you guys meet it. So go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, so
2.
2 damage. You guys want to go ahead and give me a spot check?
2.
17.
Well, as Rosie hits this thing with an arrow, she's going to notice that the wound that Tyven put in him is starting to heal up a little bit.
This big boy's healing himself.
Mm-hmm. Huh. My next turn is going to be interesting. Next 2 turns.
And that brings us top of the round with Tybar.
Did Urki go?
So yeah, Urki cast protection from evil on you.
You're muted.
Thank you. I'm gonna dig out that fire breathing potion and get things heating up. Just a dex-based attack, I guess.
That's a DC reflex, I think, for the dude.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe fire on him.
Oh, well, I rolled a 3, so I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, it's like a DC 13 reflex, save for half damage, does 4d6.
I ain't getting that with a 3.
11 points damage.
And you'll notice as these flames start to bathe this guy, that really did do what it was supposed to do. And it starts melting his robes and kind of really seemed to have a positive effect for you, not for him.
God damn it.
Sorry, how much damage was that?
11 points.
Son of a bitch, okay. Okay. We got some Mago? After...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, that brings us to Titan.
So, I'm gonna swap my aura to the healing aura. So everyone's AC goes back down 1 point. And then I'm gonna begin casting a spell, and as I do, I'm going to grip the top of my Morning Star as blood starts to seep into my weapon. And I'm gonna take 10 points damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
And that brings us to Urki.
I love the look on Josh's face when I said that. That was the best thing ever. Divine Sacrifice from the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Nice.
You sacrifice life force to increase the damage you deal. When you cast a spell, you sacrifice up to 10 of your hit points, and it lasts for 1 round per level or until discharged. For every 2 HP you sacrifice, on your next successful attack you deal plus 1d6 to a maximum of 5d6 on that attack. Your ability to deal this extra damage ends when you successfully attack or when the spell duration ends. So, I sacrifice my life force to do extra damage to whatever I hit.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. So if you keep that holy aura on, that's what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9d6 plus 1d8 on one swing. Yeah. It's from the Book of Exalted Deeds. It is a necromancy spell. From the Book of Exalted Deeds. It is a paladin spell. Just because it's necromancy doesn't mean it's evil.
I don't know about that. I believe we had an argument about this at one point.
No. That was undead. That's the difference.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Me and Josh have had this argument a lot.
I really wanted to build a paladin that was a paladin of Jurgal.
Yeah, I still love that idea.
And basically, he just helped people to their death.
Yeah. One of my favorite paladin ideas is, it is not my place to judge. Only your deity can judge you. So I'm going to send you to your deity.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's essentially what Jurgal is. Jurgal is the god of everybody dies in their time. And if you fight him, it's your time.
Yeah. But no, like, this dude, like, seeks out, like, injustice. Anything that he sees as, what's a crime or whatever, he's like, well, I can't really judge you. Only your god can judge you, so I'm going to send you to your god. If, you You were innocent.
Would
Your god will send you back.
Your Morningstar would be considered a one-handed metal hafted weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
That was sly.
it's not specific to that weapon, but you know. By divine sacrifice, I mean.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I just mean like your weapon, your Morningstar, would be considered a one-handed metal hafted weapon.
I don't know what metal hafted means, but yeah.
I don't know. That's just what it says here.
Hafted weapon. Let's see what that says. Metal shafted weapons over. Okay, everything is assumed wood shafted. Okay. This is. Okay. So this would be wood, not metal.
Better.
Yeah.
So you took your turn. That brings it to Erky. Erky is going to cast the protection from evil on Tyvan or Tyvar. So you get an extra 2 to your AC and saves as well. And that brings us to the troll. So let's make sure I'm doing this. Okay, so first off, it appears that you get to make an attack of opportunity on me. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see a sneaky little grin, but my character's gonna do it. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
Okay. So I'm actually going to need a dice roller for this one. 1d8 plus.
And what kind of damage did you say this does again?
Just untyped damage and bludgeoning damage, piercing damage. Yeah. That is 35 points of damage.
Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man.
That extra 5d6 from that divine sacrifice is fucking brutal.
Yeah, that, man. You guys are going to do better in this fight than I thought you would. Alright, well, after that attack of opportunity, I am going to roll. Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
Does Tyvar get one also? Since he's up there in melee too.
Yes, but it's only the person I'm attacking.
Oh!
Yeah, so I got a 18 with a plus 4, 5. So I got a 23.
That hits. Just barely.
The thing is I'm not hitting you.
Yes,
So
I know.
he raises his big sword with the dragon teeth, and as he cleaves down, he cleaves your Morningstar in 2. And just shatters the ball and the haft all together.
Yeah, bastard, and huck the pieces away.
Is that a tear I see?
Is that a what?
Is that a tear I see?
Nope. More just annoyed. Annoyed than anything. I got more weapons.
And we have the ability to fix it if we have enough heat.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Rosie.
I
But
got
I
the
don't think
scrap
they're
metal and the anvil for it, but
I do not think I'm hitting this round. That is a 10.
Nope.
Did you put on your aura to hit?
hasn't been my turn yet.
Not that an 11 would hit anyway.
Fair.
Yeah.
And that brings us top of the round, the timer.
Swapping to the accuracy aura, and yeah, I'm gonna breathe more fire on this dude. Fire good.
Yeah, fire good.
He will be purged by fire.
You guys are about ready to take him down on both fronts.
Damn.
Well, you're a little farther away in actual health, but you guys are pretty close to taking him down in some dual points. Sorry, how much was that?
It was what, 5d8?
4d6. 4d6.
I got a DC, right?
DC 13.
Well, it's 2 points higher than last time.
God damn it.
16 points damage, fire. Did pretty decently that time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that brings us to Titan.
I'm gonna look at this fucker. Move action. Pull out the Masterwork Longsword. And just fucking hack at him. Oh, that is a 24 to hit.
That does it.
Remember the accuracy aura.
Yeah. +7 from weapon, +1 from the aura. 16 rolled.
Nice.
Oh shit. I didn't even add my strength to that last hit. So I'm gonna add a double this time. 4, 8, 13, 14, 15, 17 damage.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, that.
And you're going to notice him not looking injured, but looking real haggard.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And that brings us to Urki, who is now going to cast Protection from Evil on Titan.
Okay.
So you all have the bonus to save and bonus to AC.
+2.
He has this many
Nice.
protection of evil spells?
Huh?
He has this many protection of evil spells?
He's been in this place for a long time. He's been stuck in it.
Barrier blocks any attempt to possess this creature. The spell prevents bodily contact. Okay. Alright. So they can't grab us. Yeah, that's a good thing.
And now we're going to go to the troll again. And the one who keeps fucking him up is Titan, so he's going to keep focusing on you, and he's going to swing at you one more time.
I'll flip him off again. Just
Do you want your attack of opportunity?
This is a Masterwork sword. That's 21.
Yep, that does it.
6,
Remember, you get the +1
7,
to hit
8.
for it being masterwork.
Yep. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I get that
12,
from
15.
this weapon, dude.
14 points of damage.
Oh man, yeah, that was close. 17. So this is going to be considered a light metal-hafted weapon here, or no, one-handed. No, this is one-handed blade. Yeah.
This is a one-handed blade Masterwork.
It doesn't give me anything for masterwork stuff. It just says
Okay.
light, one-handed blade, two-handed blade.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Sunder feat specifically.
Cinder 3.5. Okay, hardness, HP, HP value, yeah. Let's see, objects AC, okay. 10 plus its size minus plus, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I got a 22 on that, so roll for damage on it.
Does say con
And that is enough to do it. So again, he's gonna swing at you, and he's gonna make contact with that sword, and it's gonna get caught up in those dragon teeth, and he's gonna yank it away, and it's gonna shatter as he yanks the sword past yours. And he's gonna bellow and yell at you as he does so. And that brings us to Rosie.
Like to Tyvar, this one's fucking annoying.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna hit again.
Well, he's healing a little bit every turn, so if you guys... But Tyvar has almost subdued this fucking thing. If he hadn't been healing every turn, you guys would have subdued him already.
That was only a 12 to hit, so nope.
Doesn't it? But that being said, Tyvar is the only one doing actual damage.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Masterwork doesn't add anything extra.
Yeah, I don't see anything that says it does.
Yeah, Masterwork just makes it be able to become magical, which then makes it harder to sunder.
But yeah, it might have more
Which is
HP.
funny because this specific weapon, called Shatter Spike, gets a +4 if he's attacking a magic weapon or an enchanted weapon.
Okay. Yeah, it might have
I
a.
was able to just which is because you put an enchantment on your Morningstar, right?
No.
No.
No, I cast a spell that was just thematic of me, gripping it because it takes my life force
Gotcha.
to increase the damage of my next strike.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that was more thematic
But
than anything.
for a magic weapon, enchanted weapon, he gets this particular weapon gets a +4.
Yeah, and like the most Masterwork might do is add an extra plus 10 HP, but this dude's probably doing way more than enough to fucking.
He's hitting a lot. Yes.
Yeah. So this fucking asshole.
But you're doing so much damage that he's trying to get rid of the weapons to make sure you don't do the damage with.
He's a fucking asshole. Is what he is.
Yeah, he's a bit of a prick.
I love it though. So his turn is it?
And that brings us top of the round with Tybar, I believe. Or no, is it Rosie stuff?
I didn't hit.
Oh, okay. Then that brings us top of the round with Tybar.
Reflex save. By fire be purged.
What do I need to get?
13.
13.
I got 16 finally.
So he takes half.
Half damage, I think, still.
Yeah.
And that's 13 points damage.
Halved to 6.
Yeah.
So I'll bring you down to...
And because you're consistently hitting, I'm gonna swap over to the Holy Aura.
I already have that active. They don't
Oh,
stack.
okay, then. Okay.
Oh wait,
No,
sorry. No,
He's hitting pretty good.
Holy Aura. Never mind. Holy Aura. Keep it. I have Healing Aura. My bad.
Ah.
Yeah.
So yeah, swapping to Holy Aura.
Okay.
And that brings us to Tyvan, I think.
Okay. Pull out my longsword now. I'm running out of weapons here.
I mean, I have at least 3 or 4 other weapons you could use.
I'm one away from critting on this fucker. I rolled an 18. I crit on 19 to 20.
Ouch.
But that's a 24 to hit.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Man. That healing is saving his butt.
And if anyone's damaged, their healing point. I think I'm the only one that's actually has any damage on them.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Sorry, hold on. I forgot he did holy. So 3, another 6 points of damage.
Oh, well, then you subdue him.
That last holy aura.
So he kind of crumples and drops his sword, and is basically immobile. Not dead, but immobile.
Are we still in initiative?
No, you're out of initiative right now.
Well,
Do I still see does my detect evil goggles still sense that it's clinging to life?
Yes.
Okay.
It is noticeably alive. It's just,
I'll continue
We'll
to
say
just
it's
swing with
unconscious
coup de
right now.
grace hits.
alright. So you're just gonna decapitate this bad boy?
Whatever I need to do.
Alright. So Tyvar's just gonna walk over after it hits the ground and just behead this massive sucker.
Okay.
is it dead?
It is dead.
Okay, just make sure.
Well, I'm gonna grab its weapon for one. Because I need some weapons now.
Does that sword show up as evil?
Oh, yeah.
It does not.
Okay. Does anything else show up on my detect evil?
So the sword itself doesn't, but you do notice that it is kind of tainted. Like it's not, the sword itself is not evil, but you can feel that it's kind of tainted.
I'd be careful about that.
Mm-hmm. It's a two-handed sword?
Oh, it's a one-handed sword.
One-handed sword?
Well, it was a one-handed sword for the troll, so it'd probably be a two-handed sword for a dwarf.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that seems fair.
Yeah.
Because troll is 9
Yeah,
plus feet tall.
because a one-handed weapon for a medium creature could presumably be used as a two-handed weapon by a small creature.
Well, we're
like
medium.
a halfling.
We're medium size. Dwarves are medium.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is
And
the
this
troll
is-
large?
The troll is large, yes.
Okay, so it's a large size weapon. One-handed becomes two-handed for. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was just saying that like it works on the smaller scale so that it
Yeah.
work there too.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna pick it up.
As you pick it up, you don't really detect any evilness, but you feel a resistance. Like the sword doesn't quite want to do what you want it to.
Well, I already know how stubborn my character is.
You're dwarven stubborn.
I know, and I rolled percentiles. I rolled,
Oh.
yeah. Okay. He's gonna try and wrangle this sword.
Okay.
So any special stats for it I need to know about? Like, what is it?
Not really, no. Like I said, you're not. It's not really like pulling away from you or anything like that.
Okay.
All you do is like you move it, and it feels a little harder to move than it should.
Okay. So it's effectively like a great sword to me. So 2d6. Like, what's the damage die on it and stuff like that, so I can mark it down.
Let me grab it. 1d4 or 1d10 plus 4.
So it's a d10 die. Okay. Okay. So. Well,
so yeah, d10 plus a wielder strength bump.
Let's delete my Morning Star.
And it is considered to be a +1 longsword. It says.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's considered to be a +1 longsword if you don't have the Sunder feat.
Okay, so technology +7, D10. Okay, Masterwork short swords gone poof, poof, poof.
Picking up his parts of weapons so that we can repair them later.
Yeah.
Because I have this scrap metal, and we can just put metal handles on them. Well, on the one that had the broken half, we can just use the scrap metal.
Yeah. And at this point, you guys are really, really late in the day. You guys had the meeting with Yggdrasil. You guys had captured Calthrix. You guys spent a lot of time moving that wall of stone. You guys are pretty haggard at this point.
Okay. Just kind of take 20 real quick on the room. Before we do stuff, like before we start making camp, just trying to make sure there's no other, like, I know we have that other door on the other side, and so like that's gonna be one place I look. I'm gonna take 20, kind of search the whole room, make sure there's no other doorways besides that one, and then I'm gonna investigate that doorway to try to figure out where it leads to, just before we like make camp here.
Okay. So you are you opening that door then?
Yes.
Okay. As you open it, you kind of struggle with it, and you kind of it's very, very flush with the wall, and the only reason you can kind of notice it is kind of the dust kind of settling weird in those crevices, and you kind of pull it out, you move it out of the way, and it's just a hallway that heads down and looks like it wraps back down, kind of in the direction you guys came from through the other door.
All right, I'm gonna follow the hallway and just head down it.
Okay. You get down, you follow it down, and you come up to just a stone, it kind of dead ends. And there's a bunch of stone, or a big stone wall, and then one stone in the very center of the wall that's miscolored as to the rest of it.
I'm gonna try pressing it, see if anything happens.
You press it, it moves out of the way, and you enter the room that has all of the elven marble statues.
Okay, wait. Is 11 has more marble statues?
No, it's the same room.
Oh.
We want to talk about 10.
10 had all the marble statues, I thought.
No. So it leaves 12, heads down, and you enter 10. As you hit the stone, it moves to the side, and you enter that wall that has.
Okay, so nothing else in that area. I'm gonna. Okay, so that leads back there. I'm gonna shut that.
Yeah, this map actually says it's supposed to be 11 right there, but literally all 11 says is empty. So I skipped it.
Okay, okay. 11's empty. Then okay.
So I just skipped it.
Okay, so I'm gonna shut those, and I'm gonna head back to the group, and we're clear.
Camping spot.
In the process of your search of the room, you notice the sarcophagus.
Oh yeah.
And there's quite a bit of treasure in there. You see two masterwork daggers. You see all of the jewelry that's on the on the dragon, or the dragon priest. There's 2 rings worth 5 gold pieces apiece. There's a gold amulet worth 10. 2 bracers adorned with silver dragon designs. And scattered across the bottom of the sarcophagus is a bunch of silver and gold pieces, totaling 220 silver and 50 gold pieces. And there are also 4 divine scrolls. One of command, cure light wounds, inflict light wounds, and magical stone.
Okay, so command, cure light wounds, inflict wounds, inflict light wounds,
Inflict light wounds. Yeah.
Wounds, and what was the last one?
Magical stone.
Magical stone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll for sure hand off the masterwork daggers to Rosie. And okay, so 2 rings, 1 amulet, 2 bracers with a dragon design, scroll of command, cure light wounds, inflict light wounds, magical stone, the money, and the daggers. And as far as the money goes, I'm gonna hand that out to everyone also. So what's that's 12 gold to everyone, and right, it's 12 gold to everyone, and then what's 220 divided by 4? Fuck. 5. Math. 55 silver to everyone? Yeah. So 12 gold, 55 silver. I'll keep that, so it's 2. Okay.
Alright, so what do you guys doing from here?
Yeah.
We're gonna make camp in room 12,
Yeah, might as well.
and it's 2 o'clock, so that might be a nice place to end the session too.
I will be in just a second. Hold your horses. I'm the DM. Fuck off.
Alrighty then.
That was funny. That was funny. Get fucked.
So you guys resting for the night then?
Yeah.
You guys are pretty safe here. Are you all just going to sleep, or are you guys keeping watch?
We're gonna set up watch. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take second.
As during Tyvar's watch, he starts to feel real sleepy, and so he kind of dozes off on the job here, and as he dozes off, he finds himself standing next to Tyvan in a dark room. And you guys see a dwarf kind of on the other end of the room. It's kind of a void room. There's not really any substance to it. All you see is a dwarf working at a forge a distance away. And as you guys start to approach him, you guys see this symbol. You guys walk over this symbol carved into the floor. And being who you are, instantly recognize it. And as you cross over it, this big, obviously dwarf, not sized, but dwarf-shaped, much larger than he should be, but dwarf-shaped dwarf, turns from his forge, and he says, You do much in the name of Moradin. This I do for Tyven. And he drops a morning star onto the ground, and it cracks the concrete. And
Nice.
he turns to Tyven, and for Tyven, and he drops another a warhammer onto the ground, and it cracks the concrete, and the dream just ends. And Tyvar wakes up, and there's a morning star and a warhammer cracked into the marble floor sitting in front of him. And that is where we will end.
And you said they're both for Tyven?
One is for Tyvar, one's for Tyven.
Yeah, he said
Okay,
typing
good.
twice, but yeah.
Did I say? I apologize.
Yeah.
So
So
the
which
morning
one-
star that was shattered is now whole.
Nice.
And the warhammer that you usually use is now sitting in front of you. Both are now masterwork.
Nice. I use light maces usually.
I thought you used a warhammer.
No, I have a warhammer, but it's a tool. It's
that's your forge.
it's my anvil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the a light mace instead.
Nice. Thank you.
I apologize. I thought it was a warhammer you used a lot.
I do wield maces.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a
Sounds good.
dwarven war axe literally
Sounds
as a camp axe.
Nice.
This war axe is literally just like a hatchet to make firewood for me. And my dwarven warhammer is literally just like a portable anvil.
Nice. I had originally planned for this troll to break Tyven's blacksmith hammer, and then that blacksmith hammer would then gain the properties to be able to repair all of your other gear that this troll had
Ooh.
destroyed.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
okay.
I really wanted to do that.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out a way to make it aesthetically.
Yeah.
And that was my original.
That was a cool idea. I will give you props for that one. That I would have loved that.
Nice.
That is not in the story. I wanted to add that when you guys came to this area, and that's where we'll call it. We'll call it right there.
Okay, that was
Nice.
good. I like that one. Oh.
But I did a lot of research into Moradin. Apparently, he doesn't show up very often, and when he does, he's really curt. He's just like, "This is it. Boom, boom, out."
Pretty much, like, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
all you see is just him working in a forge, and then drop. This is yours. Drop. This is yours.
literal mic drop, outie, bro.
Yep. And so I wanted to make it a memorable scene, but with him staying kind of true to character. So he's just like, boom, boom, so long.
Nice.
I will say, I absolutely loved your choice of words. You do a lot in the name for Moradin. I do this for Tyven, and I do this for Tyvar.
Yep.
That was...
I wanted to fit something that would fit your characters. I put a lot of... I had a big speech for him planned, and I was just like, that just doesn't... It doesn't fit. So I wanted to... doing it simpler, I feel like, made a better impact.
Mm-hmm. Grand speeches aren't always as impactful as you think, but sometimes they are good.
That night, I kind of discussed it with you about how your guys' paladins would react to an impact with Moradin, and I figured keeping it brief leaves that less of a...
Don't give them time to respond, so it's that much more of a shock.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
During a speech, they have time to say something. This, he literally just turns around, drop, out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, no, I agree 100%. That was good. That was good. That was some good shit, dude. I love it.
Do we level up?
I've been really trying to add a little bit of my own flavor to this story here.
Yeah.
And yes, you guys do level up.
Oh, we do.
Nice.
We do we?
Mm-hmm. You do
Oh,
indeed.
shit. The fuck?
Oh yeah.
Level...
And yeah, and that is where we will call the session.
Okay.
All right.
You know
Going to
what?
level 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
We're going to level 5.
You are going to level 5.
Wait a minute. Do we have access to...
My goal is to get you guys to level 6 by the end of this. I want you guys to advance 3 levels by the end of it.
Do we get bonus second? Oh, we do. I do anyways. I have 14 wisdom. I can cast a second level spell now.
Nice.
Yeah. Paladins get access to zero. They have 0 second level slots at level 5.
Yeah.
But if you have a high enough casting modifier, you get a bonus spell slot per day.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I get the same thing. I also have a 14 wisdom.
Okay.
So
we actually need to look at that.
Yeah.
Here, let me mute my mic real quick.
our second level spells are Bull Strength, Delay Poison,
For those of you
Eagle's
on the
Splendor,
stream,
Owl's Wisdom,
Thank you all
Move
for coming.
Paralysis,
I'm gonna end the
Resist
stream here.
Energy, Shield
Hey, what's up,
Other,
Pierre?
Undetectable Alignment, and Zone of Truth.
Hey, what's up here? Yeah, for now I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Hope you
You're
guys all
muted,
have
Devin.
fun, and catch you guys all later.
Devin, you're muted.